Welcome everybody to another episode of Joe's Pandemic Porch. Very excited to have you on the porch with us today. I'm joined by Gator, my beloved, my ride or die, my partner in crime. It's gloomy today. It's overcast and it's kind of lame. Kind of adds to the gloominess of our situation as a whole. Anyway, but glad to have you guys here. It's always a good thing. And so thanks for joining me. I'm going to do my product things really quick. This right here is awesome. I found this online at a place called licklickpad.com, and it is a lick pad. And as you can see, Gator is already very interested in this. Now, do you guys at home, do you wash your dogs? Some people do, some people don't. I'm just saying, for those of you that do, you wash them in the sink or you wash them in the bathtub. Some dogs don't like baths. Some dogs love them. They really get into it, but some dogs don't like baths. They go freaking crazy, and it is a nightmare trying to keep them in the freaking sink or keep them in the bathtub and get them clean and get them rinsed off. Make sure you get all the soap off them so that they're not itchy afterward. It can be an ordeal. Well, the Lick Pad solves this problem. That's made out of this kind of cool rubber plasticky stuff, and you can literally just stick it to the side of the bathtub or the sink or whatever. And what you do is you slap some peanut butter on it. It's got little bumps and nipples all over it, okay? Like little bumps and nipples all over. See, like that, and then you slap the peanut butter on there. And as you can see, Gator's more than willing to assist us in demonstrating the product. I'm gonna turn it around so you can watch him do that. Here we go. Now imagine if this thing is stuck to the side of your refrigerator or your sink or your bathtub or whatever. They just work these things, man. They just, that's what they'll work it. They don't do anything. They don't fight. They don't try to get out of the tub. You know, none of that. They're just more than happy. And this will last for a little bit. You can get a good 5-10 minute licking of the peanut butter out of this thing, which will give you time usually to get the dog washed. So anyway, really cool product, licklickpad.com. Gator absolutely endorses it. Here, you want to look over here, Gator? Give me your pretty face so they can see your pretty face. There you go. All right, good job. Here, I'll put that on the floor so you can keep working on it. All right. So today's book recommendation, Dan Millman, The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. A number of years ago, long time ago actually, about 2003, I was going through a very transitional period in my life, let's call it that. And things weren't great. I wasn't in a very good place. And a friend of mine had offered me a nugget from this book. His name, we'll call him Groovin. And he said, basically the quote was, ultimately, everything is exactly as it should be. Now, being that my life was in chaos and completely out of control and I wasn't feeling really good about things, I didn't get it. And I had to marinate on it quite a bit before I understood the concept. And then I read the book and it was all crystal clear. Bottom line is that what it meant is that I was exactly where I was supposed to be in my life based upon every choice I had made for myself up to that point. So every decision, every choice I had made for myself had led me exactly to where I was at that point. We got a helicopter going over. It's going to beat up my audio here for a few minutes. We get this every once in a while. But that applies to all of us. Okay, all of us are responsible for where we are in life. Okay, and it's eye-opening, it's enlightening, because you're like, oh wow, geez, that makes a lot of sense. But it's also very empowering, because going forward, as you move forward in life, you go forward with the knowledge that the decisions you make impact where you're going to end up on the road. So anyway, recommend it highly. Way of the Peaceful Warrior, Dan Millman. Read it. Good stuff. All right, so today a little philosophy. All right. I went to the post office earlier today, which was a huge mistake. I don't know what I was thinking going out in public. But anyway, I got to the post office, and there's a very small post office in my town, but they got it set up like this, like the supermarket. So there's a line at the counter that you have to stand behind, and they have this glass, the plastic shield, the sneeze shield or whatever between the person that's working at the post office counter and the person who they're waiting on. And then everybody else is divided by 6 feet, and there are red duct tape lines on the floor going every 6 feet so people know where to stand, okay? So there's maybe 5 or 6 people in the post office. It's Monday, you know, it's the first day of the week, and people are going to the post office to take care of their business. There's 5 or 6, 7 people in there, okay? Now, they're lined out. So basically they come out of the main office and then they go through the post office box area and kind of around a corner. It's kind of a long line, you know, but there's still, it's just 5 or 6 people. A woman walks in the front door, looks at the line and goes, "Oh my God, the line is so long." And I couldn't help but point out to her, "Look, lady, it's not like there's more people in here than are normally in here. There's just 6 feet in between each one of us, hence the longer line." Okay? So it's just, I'm blown away at how stupid we have become in this country. It's incredible. And then, just as if to prove the point, 30 seconds later, the next woman who walked in, looked around, said the exact same thing. I had to just look at the guy 6 feet away from me and shake my head behind my mask. It blows me away. And that brings me to the real point of my show today. Quit whining. That's my point. Quit whining. Understandable. Okay, we're going through a really hard time right now. There's a freaking virus out there that's killing people in droves. People are stuck at home. People are not working. Businesses are closing down, and it's having a really heavy impact. This is not a good time for anybody. Okay. That being said, quit freaking whining, okay? We're freaking Americans, all right? Like Bill Murray said in Stripes, we are the wretched refuse, all right? We've been kicked out of every decent country in the world. And despite what the ultra-conservative, white, rich Americans want to think, we're all immigrants, okay? Other than the Native Americans who were here first, the rest of us are freaking immigrants. So we all came to this country, all right, as a means to start something new and to throw some caution to the wind and to take a chance and on the American dream, okay? And that's what built this country, and that's what makes Americans as a whole great, is this ability to freaking take action and be tough and strong and to fight through and for the things that we need to. But that's like, I don't know what's happened, because we've just turned into this nation of freaking pussies. I don't know if it's AYSO soccer. That's I think that's part of the problem. Like, you know, when little kids are playing soccer games and they don't keep score because they don't want anybody's feelings to get hurt. Okay, there you got that. It's as my friend David calls it, the 9th place ribbon mentality. You get 9th place, you still get a friggin' trophy. All right? Listen, winning and losing is a critical part of character building and learning in life. Okay? You don't understand or appreciate winning unless you've lost. All right? So it's okay to lose. In fact, I think it's freaking necessary. All right? So let's stop coddling everyone and everything. Yes, bullying sucks. I don't think it should, it's not a good thing, and it definitely needs to be dealt with. At the same time, I was the littlest guy in school. I got bullied all the time. You know what? I dealt with it. I punched him in the freaking nose. Okay? I mean, that's what I did. I stood up for myself. Okay? So quit whining, quit crying out there, just nut up, get tough. Independent business owners, I'm one of them, okay? I own my own business, all right? People are freaking out. Now listen, I wanted some of that stimulus money. We all did, okay? I got screwed. The government is freaking screwing all of us, except for the big shots. Harvard, enjoy your $9 million of the small business help, you fucks. So, but yeah, it's freaking bullshit, and I'm in it. I'm in there. I'm not getting any money. I'm not seeing a dime of that money. I'm not making any money. My business is flat freaking dead. Okay, but the fact that I don't have any money, like a lot of people, oh my God, my business is not running, and I don't have any money to pay my employees or to support myself through this dire emergency. Well, guess what? That's your fault. That's my fault. I'm responsible for my own business. I'm responsible for having emergency reserves put away just in case an emergency comes up. That's why they're called fucking emergency reserves, okay? And that's just responsible business dealing right there, okay? And that's my fault. It's my responsibility. And same goes for all the other independent business people that are out there that are going, oh my God, I can't work right now. My business doesn't have any money and I don't have money to live now. That's not anybody's fault but yours, okay? You're responsible for taking care of you and your own. That means your business, your backup, your security, all of that. Yeah, granted, we want to take advantage of any help we can get, but ultimately, keeping ourselves alive is our own responsibility, okay? Now, if you're an hourly worker and you're out of work because of somebody else's business shut down, I get it, man. I'm in your corner, okay? You don't want to be an independent business owner right now. But the fact of the matter is that we all got it within us to get through this. Even if we stay 6 feet apart, we can still work together. Okay? And it's about just being strong and supporting it and just not being wussies. Okay? So nut up, hold tough, hold tight, and be Americans. All right, guys. That's it for this episode. We'll see you next time.